As you all know by now, a brand new Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon trailer has just dropped, and whilst it may not look like it has revealed all that much, there are actually quite a few possibilities hidden throughout it. With that being said, today's video takes a look at the top 5 Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon possibilities. Of course, this is all my own opinion at the end of the day, and it's completely cool if you guys disagree with what I say in the video. Don't hesitate though to drop a comment down below about the video and if you found it interesting or not. Don't forget to leave a like on this video too to show your support, and I'll be sure to bring out a new video very shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date, and follow my Twitter to hear updates about the channel. Both of those links are in the description. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. Okay, so starting things off in the number 5 spot in today's top 5 video is actually going back to Ultra Space. Now, if you are unaware, in the trailer there was a map of the Alola region in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and one of the biggest things in that map was of course this kind of a wormhole like portal like on the left of the map, and that looks like it could take you back to Ultra Space. This would of course make sense. It is called Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. I feel like we definitely are going to spend a lot more time in Ultra Space. Whether that means that we are going to find like new Ultra Beasts or something, I don't know. Whether it's going to mean that we're going to find new Pokemon, I don't know. I do think we are going to go back to Ultra Space. We didn't go there for very long in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and now since the new games are titled Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, it just makes sense that we are going to go back to Ultra Space in these games. I think it would be really, really cool if we did go back and discover more about these things. I think this is going to be the main kind of plot line about Ultra Sun and Moon, just Ultra Space in general. I think we're going to go there quite a few times. I think a lot of stuff's going to happen there. It would be really cool if there are new Ultra Beasts and new Pokemon, but like I said, I really don't know, just because obviously the game's not out yet, but the new like little portal on the left does look really cool, and the fact that it kind of looks like the Distortion World hole from Platinum as well. Like if you take a look at this map from Pokemon Platinum, you see the wormhole to the Distortion World looks surprisingly similar to the wormhole in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. Now I'm not sure if that's just a coincidence or there is some sort of link there, because that could even, obviously this is a long shot, but this could even link it to Gen 4 remakes as well. However, it could also mean that Gen 4 remakes aren't going to happen, because we could go back to Gen 4 and we could go back to Sinnoh like this just because of the resemblance. I don't think that is the case. I think it is just another link to Generation 4 remakes. I think that would be really, really cool. But obviously there were a bunch of Gen 4 remake hints and little clues and stuff throughout Pokemon Sun and Moon. Of course, there were loads of those to Kanto as well. I'll get onto that further in the video. But I thought it was quite kind of cool that the wormhole for Ultra Sun and Moon does look a lot like the Gen 4 wormhole. But yeah, I do think there is a huge possibility we are going to go back to Ultra Space. Like I said about the new Ultra Beasts and new Pokemon, I think it would be really cool. I think it makes sense that they would exist in Ultra Space. Obviously, a couple of Ultra Beasts did come through, which is how we saw them in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So I think if we're actually going to Ultra Space where they all came from, it would make sense that there are more Pokemon there, because there aren't just going to be that many Ultra Beasts and that's it. There's going to be a lot more. It's like a new dimension. It's a new world. You know, it's completely, it could be inhabited by loads of Pokemon as well that aren't as strong as Ultra Beasts, but are just it could be even a new typing. It could be an Ultra typing. You know what I mean? We don't know yet. I think that would be insane if we did get a new type called an Ultra type. But that is another long shot. But I definitely think the possibility of going back to Ultra Space and spending a long time there is, you know, a huge possibility in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. Okay, so coming in at the number 4 spot in today's top 5 video is the existence of potential new forms. I think there's a huge possibility that there are going to be a bunch more new forms in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. Of course, we also already have the Lycanroc Dust form, which is just the start. I think there's going to be a lot more forms after this, but that is already, you know, showing that we are going to get new forms in Ultra Sun and Moon. There isn't just going to be one new Pokemon and that's it. There's going to be a lot more. Whether it might actually be new Pokemon in the, you know, the fact that there are new Pokemon we can catch and stuff like that, or whether it's just going to be forms, I don't really know. But I think the Mimikyu form has kind of been teased in the anime as well. Obviously, the Dust Lycanroc form was shown in the anime. That was teased there as well. But Mimikyu's disguise going off, him hiding under a cardboard box, that's all a big hint towards Mimikyu's you know, true form. I don't know, I think that could be really, really cool if we do find out Mimikyu's true form. But we don't just stop there as well. Obviously, there could be forms like that, but I think that we're definitely going to get new Alolan forms as well. There's a huge possibility surrounding new Alolan forms. Whether they are just going to be from Kanto or not, I'm not too sure. I think there will be Johto forms there. There have been a lot of leaks going over potential Johto forms. Of course, there has been potential leaks about Kanto forms as well, but I think Johto Alolan forms are much more of a possibility than Kanto forms. I think there might be a couple Kanto forms maybe, but I think the sole purpose will be on Johto forms as well. And like we have already touched on, new Pokemon could also be a huge possibility. It is a new Pokemon game at the end of the day. Whether that means brand new Pokemon, I'm not too sure. I would love it if brand new Pokemon did exist in Pokemon Ultra soon, but I'm really not sure about that. But yeah, the possibility of new forms of Pokemon is definitely there, and so that takes number 4 spot in today's top 5 video. Okay, so coming in at the halfway point in today's top 5 video is gyms becoming a actual thing in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Of course, there was loads of debate about this because there was 8 plots of land in Pokemon Sun and Moon that hasn't actually had anything done to them. So a lot of people thought they were going to be the 8 gyms in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. And now, thanks to the trailer in the trailer we just got recently, it kind of pushes the idea of gyms even more, because in this shot, as you can see on the screen right now, you can see the trash cans that are there right now, and obviously this does, you know, relate to the trash cans that were in Lieutenant Surge's gym all the way back in Kanto. Now, whether this gym is is in Kanto, we'll touch on that later in the video, or whether it is just like a replica gym of Lieutenant Surge, I don't think that you just have random trash cans in a random building. I think it definitely means something, and I think it definitely has connections to do with at least Lieutenant Surge's gym, if not Pokemon gyms completely. So yeah, I definitely think there is a big possibility of gyms being an actual thing in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I would love it. I did like the trials and everything like that. It was something different, but I've grown up with the franchise. I've grown up battling 8 gyms every region and taking on the Elite Four, and I would love to see gyms back in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And I do think it is more successful. The gyms are a more like, successful thing. So I would love to see it, but I don't think that this has just been put in there just for like display. I think this is definitely a connection, or maybe foreshadowing gyms in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. And like I said, it does look just like Lieutenant Surge's gym as well. So gyms being a thing in Ultra Sun and Moon is definitely a huge possibility, and so it takes the number 3 spot in today's top 5 video. Okay, so coming in at the number 2 spot in today's top 5 video is something pretty cool actually, and not a lot of people saw this in the actual trailer, and it is kind of hidden. Now at the very end of the trailer, we get the box arts and everything like that, and that's kind of where people click off. No one really takes notice of it. The box arts do look really, really nice, by the way, but there is actually a kind of like a lighted face in the background as well with some eyes, and they're also on the sides of each box art as well. And a lot of people do believe this is Necrozma's form without its prism armor, which definitely has a lot of, evidence to support that, because of course we did see in the first Ultra Sun and Moon trailer was Solgaleo and Lunala with Necrozma's armor on. So maybe what happens is those 2 legendaries fuse with Necrozma's armor, or Necrozma, and so it kind of releases Necrozma from his armor, and now we're getting some sort of like pure form, or something like that. It definitely makes sense that that is a thing, and so I think it'd be really cool to see another form of Necrozma. Ultra Sun and Moon is definitely, like I said earlier on in the videos, we are getting new forms of Pokemon in Ultra Sun and Moon, so I think a new form of Necrozma would definitely be really cool to see, and I'd be very happy to see it as well. And so that was just something really cool that I did see in the trailer. Of course, like I said, a lot of people did miss it, but it's definitely, I don't think that's just like a random light in the background, especially with a face as well. It's definitely going to mean something, and I definitely think it is going to be some form of Necrozma. Probably his pure form, like I said, probably not going to be called that, but I definitely think it's going to be some extra alternate form of Necrozma. So another possible form of Necrozma definitely takes the number 2 spot in today's top 5 video. Okay, so finishing things off in today's top 5 video and claiming the number 1 spot is going back to Kanto in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. Like I have just touched upon, gyms are another possibility in Ultra Sun and Moon, and like I just did say about the Lieutenant Surge's gym, that could definitely be something that's in Kanto. So we could be going from Ultra Sun and Moon, where it could be trials and stuff like that, and then we could go back to Kanto where it has all the gyms and stuff, which is why we're seeing Lieutenant Surge's gym here. May not be Lieutenant Surge in the actual gym. Of course, we could have Ryuki in there instead, because obviously we did just see him in the trailer. I'm not sure if it's going to be Lieutenant Surge or not, but I do believe that there is a huge possibility we could be going back to Kanto. And like I said, that's not the only evidence we have. Of course, we did have all of the hints and all the, like, you know, the Easter eggs and stuff about Kanto in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Like, we did have a lot about Gen 4, like I just said, but we had loads about Kanto as well. You know, just the top of my head, we had Oak's cousin, we had Red and Blue appearing, we had the Alola forms of the Kanto Pokemon, we had the Nugget Bridge, we had a bunch of Gen 1, you know, Easter eggs and stuff in the games. Plus, we also have Lily going back to Kanto in the end of Pokemon Sun and Moon, so maybe we go across to Kanto in Ultra Sun and Moon, we meet Lily, we meet Bill, we see if Lucamine's being cured. Loads of stuff like that could definitely be in the runnings for Ultra Sun and Moon, and I would love to go back to Kanto as well. I think it would be an awesome thing to see. But of course, on the other hand of things, we could also be going back to Sinnoh, like I did make an earlier point. The wormhole does look a lot like the wormhole for the Distortion World in Ultra Sun and Moon and Pokemon Platinum. So we could be going back to Gen 4, and that could mean that there aren't no Gen 4 remakes, because maybe the Gen 4 is, you know, the post game that we see in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, and it's not actually Kanto. That's obviously a long shot. Like, I think we will get Gen 4 remakes, and that's a long shot. But I definitely think there is a huge possibility of going back to Kanto in Ultra Sun and Moon. And like I say, the whole Lily thing, and, you know, the gyms, like Lieutenant Surge's gym being seen in the new trailer, I think it definitely is all going to add up to something, and I'm super excited to see what it is. But yeah, going back to Kanto is definitely another huge possibility in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. But with that, wraps up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did making it. If you guys did enjoy the video though, please do leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Like I said at the start of the video, I would also love to hear your guys' opinions too on this subject, so be sure to leave them in the comment section below. I have a couple top 5s coming to the screen in a second as well, so be sure to give them a watch if you have the time. And also, please do subscribe if you did like my video and you do enjoy my content. That is everything from me though, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Hey guys, and thanks for watching today's video. I just wanted to take a quick second of your time to tell you guys that we have actually started live streaming on this channel. You can expect Pokemon shiny hunting live streams every single day, as well as the odd viewer battle stream thrown in too. We stream at 2:30 GMT time every day, and of course, if something comes up that stops me from streaming, I'll obviously be informing you guys on Twitter, so make sure you're following me on there. Thanks for listening, guys, and now if you have the time, be sure to watch one of the videos coming onto your screen in a second. Thanks again.